In recent news, Asmongold speaks out on the recent drama with Mizkif and Kaho Shibuya when Mizkif faced criticism over doing pull-ups on a cherry blossom tree. Here's Asmongold's thoughts on the situation.
Here's the problem, right, is that like she made a post about, I think that Miz should have just come out and said at the very beginning, my bad, I didn't know. Sorry, I won't do it again. And I think if he had just done that, it would have been fine. Because like, I don't think Miz is a friend of mine, right? Like yeah, she did nothing wrong. Well, she's clout chasing. Well, like either way, right? I mean, like, it's just like, because if you said that, I feel like everybody would just be like, yeah, right. Like, but DMing people, getting mad at him, I think that obviously it creates a lot of problems. And like at that point, you just have like at that point you have an issue, right? Because it's not really about him or like whether people like it or not. Because I think people would have respected if he just said, yeah, I've been to Japan a couple of times, but I didn't know that. You know, we do this in America. It's fine. You know, I apologize. I won't do it again. Sorry. Like, yeah, you're gonna have like maybe 5 or 6 people that are gonna say like, oh, I hate you now, right? But like for the most part, people are gonna be like, wow, thank you. Like, I wish more people could do that. Because that's really the truth, is that like I think that's probably all the people in Japan want. Like, they don't want like you to like worship them or like, have to like beg for their forgiveness. Just, that's it.
Miz should have stuck to his guns on calling her out. Her and so many others were blowing this out of proportion over a 30-second clip of pull-ups. Miz is not a Johnny Somali. He's not harassing people in the streets. He's not vandalizing convenience stores. He's not insulting judges and police. He's guilty of doing pull-ups on a blossom tree. Her and others have derangement over this and can't let it go. Get your priorities straight in life. And Asmon is right. Trees are just trees to us here. But other cultures aren't like ours, and the sakura tree is pretty sacred. DMing was the wrong way to go about things. I don't think Mizkif is trying to be a nuisance streamer or anything with the initial actions. He was just ignorant. The DMs, on the other hand, are retarded. Just own the mistakes, not respond angrily to criticism of what he did wrong. Just respect the culture and the environment of those people. They obviously care enough. Respect them and their wishes. Don't climb on things that the general populace would not want, nor would they climb on. It's aberrant behavior.
Kiko implores that Mizkif is butting his viewers on Twitch.
Mr. Miz, he has the same view count. Your favorite streamer may or may not be partaking in dubious activities to maintain the same view count.
Kiko says that she's not worried about potentially getting angry DMs from Mizkif for saying this.
Be careful, he's gonna end up DMing you like he did Kaho. Oh, no, he won't. Nah. What is he gonna say?
In recent news, Twitch is addressing an issue uncovered by Dexerto, where subscriptions to permanently banned streamers and deleted channels were not being cancelled, despite users no longer being able to access these streamers' content. Following an investigation published by Dexerto on April 3rd, Twitch has begun refunding affected users and cancelling ongoing subscriptions. According to Twitch's public policy, recurring subscriptions to banned or deleted channels should automatically be terminated. However, Dexerto found that in multiple instances, subscriptions continued, meaning Twitch kept profiting from viewers unaware their payments were essentially useless. Some permanently banned streamers were even still receiving money. After Dexerto reached out to the platform for comment, Twitch labeled these cases as edge cases, adding that all banned accounts have a grace period before subscriptions are stopped. However, Twitch did not clarify the length of this grace period. Within 24 hours of Dexerto's inquiry, 2 streamers who had been banned indefinitely were suddenly unbanned. In the wake of the report, more subscribers have started noticing cancellations and refunds. Some examples include users subscribed to banned streamer Sox VR, who received refunds from Twitch for March and April. Interestingly, one user who hadn't even paid for April still received money back for the month. Streamer Dan Saltman, whose subscribers are also affected, confirmed on April 7th that Twitch has begun cancelling his channel's subscriptions as well. Saltman tweeted, "They are finally cancelling subscriptions to me today. Will they also refund 100% of every payment that was taken illegally since the start?" Dan's account was permanently deleted in November 2024, yet he continued to receive payments from Twitch, with the most recent payment occurring as recently as March 13th, 2025. In addition to Twitch taking corrective action, attorney Tom Kirker is exploring a potential class action lawsuit on behalf of affected subscribers. Kirker, who specializes in cases against major corporations, has encouraged subscribers who feel wronged to reach out. "This problem is bigger than I thought. If any victims of this would like to speak to a lawyer about starting a potential class action, DM me," Kirker tweeted on April 4th. He further elaborated on the legal implications during an appearance on the H3 podcast on April 7th. Kirker believes Twitch's actions fall somewhere between negligence and outright fraud. Speaking about the issue, he remarked, "I believe it's some form of a deceptive trade practice. You can't be willfully ignorant and collect that much money." He also commented on Twitch's reasoning behind the grace period for subs, expressing skepticism that this excuse would hold up in court. Another affected streamer, Violent, came forward as well. After being banned in July 2024, they revealed that one of their subscribers with a 6-month recurring subscription only had their sub cancelled on April 4, 2025. While the subscriber received a refund for their most recent subscription, it remains unclear whether Twitch will reimburse payments made from July 2024 to January 2025.